Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there.
Listen, as I turn this vid away, welcome to another rant and review recap, if you will, of one of our favorite shows currently on the internet right now, or streaming services, or your television providers. Canada's Drag Race Season 5, Ep.7, The Devil. I forget the rest of it. Ooh. The Devil is Custom. I forget. It's supposed to be The Devil Wears Prada. The Devil Wears Custom. There we go. The Devil Wears Custom. I should have this together. What is wrong with me? Multiple things. But what isn't wrong with me is that I get to spend my Friday afternoon with you before we get to season 17 of RuPaul's Drag Race tonight on MTV and Wow Presents Plus. As a reminder, I do reactions to each and every show that I talk about here on YouTube. So if you want to check that out, I am on Patreon for as low as $1 a month. And you can go ahead and subscribe right now because I will more than likely have that video posted tonight, right after it's over, because I have no plans tonight. He's single. And it's also drag race time. And that for me means, well, my friends know Fridays are locked, baby. Don't ask me for nothing. One of my friends is a Dungeons and Dragons, is a group that he does everything on Friday. So we had to change our dates. And now I'm the same person with Friday. This is Drag Race Day. Leave me alone. This is me at my ultimate prime in gaydom. Okay, the gay prime time. Okay, this is like literally football season for us. Da 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 da. So I'm excited, but I got to tell you something about Canada's Drag Race, man. You know, I thought it was going to be a little nice run for the rest of it, maybe a little calmer waters, but no, it was not. Now, the rest of the season, I don't foresee any mess going down like it did. But when I tell you the last bang, the last pow pow, they're that Charlie Brown. Hey, so you're like asking this question about the Wi-Fi, or excuse me, the high definition quality here and this microphone. So I did go ahead and upgrade my package with StreamYard since I do want to have these live streams be a better quality. It is a little bit more expensive, but it's kind of worth it. And I also got a new camera. So wait, I'm not actually on the new camera. I'm on the laptop's camera, to be honest with you. So this is the laptop camera. I actually have another camera that's even better than this one. But I did upgrade the package a little bit because I did one. I'm like, you know what? The quality is not, I don't like, I know I paid 20 something, but I'm like, we're gonna have to pay the 40 something a month because I need, especially for how many videos I use with StreamYard, my quality to be better. Plus, there's gonna be some other stuff that I'm going to include with the memberships that are be coming up very, very soon. So yeah, there's just a couple of new things we've added. Plus, one of my friends, shout out to Gerald, gave me this microphone for Christmas. Great Christmas present. All my friends got me Christmas presents that actually had to do with YouTube for work. So new microphone, new ring light, new camera. And yeah, shout out to all my friends. We actually did New Year's together, and I actually did New Year's together with DW. You all see him in the chat. He lives out here in Houston. So we were out and about. Oh, and I saw Mistress. Shout out to Mistress Isabel Brooks, because we got to get to this review before I go on my rambling. You know, these people don't like me, whatever. Mistress was out and about. I'm at JR's. It's New Year's Eve, and it's the first time. Do I need to show y'all that picture? Where's my stuff at? Where's my stuff at? I posted it on social media, but you know, and I also posted it to my community tab, but I'll go ahead and share it now. I don't ever run into her because I don't go out like that. I'm a little, you know, I've already been there, done that with going out and stuff. So for me, that doesn't really vibe and tick with me like it used to. Here we go. But yes, I ran into Mistress out and about in Houston, um, New Year's Eve at JR's, and she was so kind enough to give me and my friends and Darnell, if Darnell was in this chat, he could actually confirm this. But DW was there, DW, Jeff, Gerald, Troy, like all my, my core friends that I have out here. And then one of Gerald's friends, I think it was my first time meeting him. He was a cool guy. And I think somebody else was with us, and she got us all shots, and they were lemon drops, and it was wonderful. And I thank you, Mistress, because it was a key. She goes, royalty. I said, don't do that, because you're the girl that's eating up these YouTube streets right now. Talk about I'm royalty. I was like, no, bitch, you're royalty. No, but shout out to Mistress Isabel Brooks. It was good to see you out here in these Houston streets, and I will try to make it to one of the shows that you do, girl. But you do the Friday stuff at South Beach. I'm never out on Fridays. I hate Fridays in Houston. Saturday night, yes, and a Sunday fun day, I'm there, but not no Fridays. But yeah, Mistress Isabel Brooks. Shout out to her. Good to see her out and about in the streets, and it was nice to see a lot of people showing her love. To the person who got in front of me, I don't know what you were trying to do, but she was literally, there was a lot going on that night. There was a couple of folks trying to get attention, and they forget that people are like right in there with folks, and they jump in front of you. So I would suggest, if you're ever seeing somebody on the show from Drag Race out and about, and you see them with a group of people, try not to get in that group and get in front of them just so you can meet your girl. Like, try to be polite when you say hello and goodbye and this, that, and the other. Because I was literally sitting next to her, and we're talking, and these people just went, whoop. And I was kind of like, all right, man, I'm a little old. I can't just like I used to. So I gotta do this real quick, be patient, and let the vibe roll out. It was just like, y'all gotta stop doing that. Don't swarm people at the clubs too. It's kind of crazy. But shout out to all the Ram Pack I saw out and about too. We took some pictures as well. And it was nice to see my rant pack out in these streets for New Year's, and I appreciate y'all showing me love in the streets. So I'll do my social medias later, but I did want to mention Patreon because I have this reaction already posted. Are y'all ready to get into this episode? We have so much to talk about. I need to throw this up right now. I know Dooley is going to have a field day on Sunday, but like, I need to preface this before I go in, because I am going to go in a little bit, but I don't mean anything personally. And I'm speaking directly to Zanna, because that's going to be mainly the topic when it comes to the bull that we just saw today, right? I don't mean you nothing, girl. I'm talking about TV. I don't know who you are outside the show, so trust me when I say this ain't deeper than that, okay? That's specifically to Zanna, her do's and don'ts, and anybody else that's a part of the Zanna Nation, okay? This is not about her directly as a person. I'm sure she's wonderful people. This episode was ugly, right? So I don't even need to read the rest of this. Just know I don't mean nothing personal. This is entertainment purposes only. These are just my opinions. Don't send hate to these people that we talk about today. Enjoy yourselves while you're here. Don't post any spells in the chat. And there you go. But bitch, I'm watching this episode and I'm thinking to myself, you got checked in the beginning politely. And it wasn't really a direct, like, this is where you're wrong. It was a light tap of, you always do that, girl. But then when we get to Untucked, it was the last time you play with that girl. It was the last jab. It was the last poke. It was the last pulling of the hair. It was the last time you were letting her air out. And I was here for it. And anybody on a different direction of what we saw, I cannot relate to, but I also hope you understand that this is television and we're here to be entertained. And this shouldn't be taken so personally to the point that you have now invested your entire spirit to defending somebody or to going in so hard on somebody that you forget these are people in the outside world. Do you hear what I'm saying? So I am going to grab and tag and bag her. Miss Zanna, fuck off. Okay? I am. But I'm also thinking of her outside the show and going, you had a moment on TV. You had a moment in front of the camera. Whatever's happening outside that moment has nothing to do with what I'm going to say today. I send you nothing but love and well wishes, unless you are actually saying slurs. And that's just not something you just say. Different. But as for right now, I don't mean her shit. But like, I just want everybody to calm, because like, I felt my spirit get up for Michaela in that moment because she was really happy, like really proud of herself, and should be, because the last time we did a design challenge with her, Mama wasn't okay. So for her to pull out something that actually was considered a contender, if you will, at least for the Brooklyn standpoint of looks, yeah. And why do you need to consistently deflate her? And here's the real gag, Zanna, you can't say this came out of nowhere, because in reality, we have confessionals of you consistently bringing up that girl. I wish she would fail. I would love to see her in some trouble. I would live for this, that, and the other. And I get it. It's TV. This is TV. But you have laid the groundwork for that read that you got. You got the groundwork done for that finger in your face. I had to zoom in several times. I also was like, damn, Zanna must be under a lot of stress because Mama had an outbreak. Or I don't know if it was eating one of those popsicles where you get cut on the side, but I was like, ooh. I said they're zooming in too much on her face. One, two, it seems she is very stressed because it's clear through the skin. And on top of all that, it was just like the way the episode progressed. It almost felt like when we got to Untucked, and I'm about to get there, and I promise you I will. It was as if you knew what was about to happen and you wanted to have a last moment of doing or saying or poking and prodding, because when Virgo was very, I can't wait. I know I'm in the bottom, and whoever I'm going against, I'm about to be that. And we all know she knows the beat. We know she knows the words. We know she on time. We know if we say iconic, it will actually mean something, and we're not saying it facetiously or sarcastically. So yes, it felt very, I'm trying to make something go down. I'm doing this on purpose. So I just want to preface that and how I feel before we go forward this, because we're gonna go through the episode. But I was over here like, I think you knew, and you said, all right, one more go. Because even the way Michaela read, oh no, she can have these feelings, girl. I'm just saying what the judges were saying. No, bitch, they said that about your outfit. They didn't say about her outfit. They were talking about her mishap outfit being wrong, not the one she made for Brooklyn. You confuse the two. It reminds me of Stan Smith in American Dad. This is lore for the cartoon heads out there. How he can't handle embarrassment or when he's wrong. So he'll create a scenario in his head where he thinks something else happened and that will be the truth. I don't know, but we'll get there. She had it coming. And that's the thing. No shade. That read was deserved. And I was mad that you only got it. Like Uma was getting hurt. But no, Michaela's read that you're disgusting. Minnie, why you stepping in? Wild. Why are you stepping into this? I'm still confused at that. Like Minnie made a point where it was like, I feel like you're just doing this on purpose, because like, why are you doing all that? Okay. But then when Michaela came back and it got, you are disgusting. Oh, whoa. I'm over here like, let that girl say what she wants to say. Let that girl go in. Let that girl go in. Let her go off. Do not stop her. There's no way you are clocking her. You're going to say something you're going to regret. What the fuck are you talking about? Shh. I like that Minnie is a peacekeeper, to be honest with you. I like Minnie a lot. That was the one time I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. I wish I was in that room. I've been like, Minnie, Michaela, go say what you got to say. Ain't no regrets. This lady has literally been picking at you all season. You want to say what you want to say right now? Go in and go off, because no one is stopping nobody from saying what they need to say. This is how television is made. But not only that, it's what someone's true feelings are. She wanted to continue. Let her go. Let her go until she gets it out. She need to get it out. Don't stop her. You didn't stop Zanna when she gave her that little read and then went there for it. You didn't stop her for that. You didn't. Michaela started speaking. But Zanna got a full-on, well, I know you feel this way, girl, but that's why I'm looking at Minnie like, whoa, how come you let that girl do all that? No one's saying she defended Zanna. Who's saying that? George. Yeah, didn't say that. To clarify again, it was the fact that she stopped their confrontation from continuing forward when Michaela came back in the room. And for me, I didn't think that was necessary. It needed to organically continue until it was actually done. Because at that point, let's be very clear, that girl had something to say about every single one of them in the room. Every one of them. So yeah, it's like, okay, no, you need to get got today. Today is the day you get red. Today is the day you go, and then you got to go home. The reaction isn't crown worthy. Oh please, oh please. Evie Oddly, the entirety of that season and Untucked in general, popping off. What? We can go through other seasons. This is where we do this picking and choosing thing, and we're asking of people to like you say, don't bring up a certain thing. But then if I bring it up, you're like, you always do. Evie Oddly's my sister. Shout out to Evie. I got good stories with Evie, but yeah, she won the season. She won that season, but again, in Untucked, Mother had to go off quite a few times or go in on a couple of people. Sometimes her opinion was given when it wasn't necessary, truthfully, and other times it was Evie defending herself or going in and when she wasn't even like there was many. Every winner doesn't need to be flawless. Every winner cannot be perfect. And if you are walking around this earth assuming and thinking that everybody needs to be like T Swift, y'all are crazy. Even what you don't know about your favorite, something horrible is happening in the dark. I'm not trying to put that out there, but I'm just saying everybody got flaws. I don't want a winner to be perfect. Even Sasha Colby's not perfect. She's not even perfect. Sasha had to work. See, that's the difference. Sasha had to work for all. I mean, wow. Like there's years in the game for that one. I noticed that. I'm 38 years old. Bitch, I've seen Sasha for a year before even TV. I have seen that lady put her in the work. Like there's differences. There's storytelling with that. So I'm just saying. This whole like we're gonna put this little well, it's not my winner in the way she's acting. No. You're picking and choosing what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. We can go down a certain road. I don't want to, but I would want to know why this one, but not the other. And why do you need that, but not that one? Because I can't live in a Disney fairy tale. I mean, even Disney doesn't want to live in their fairy tales. You better ask what Marvel's doing to their own fucking brand. It's looking like shit. So this has nothing to do. We need to get on to the topic at hand. I have just spent 20 minutes discussing. Actually, I was on topic. I was discussing the show. So before, a punk comes for me, I was discussing the show, damn it. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and move through this. One of my cats is pooping right now. Do you know what I haven't done this entire time? And this may be to the likability to some, but not to others. I don't know. Who cares? If you do want to drop me a tippy poo in my jar while Mina is pooping, please and thank you. It is paypal.me/MattyRants, cash up.MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants. I was thankful to pay my rent today. We almost didn't get a chance to pay it because Verizon double charged me and they weren't supposed to, but they did credit back my account this morning. So thank you, Verizon. But we're also gonna have a conversation about me getting a new provider because what the fuck was that? January the 1st, you overdraft my account. What the fuck is wrong with you? I wake up on the 1st to my account being overdrawn, bitch. I was ready to go. But then they fixed it. So we're good. We're good. We're good. But my new year started out like that. Double charge. Bitch, I've never gone off on the phone like I have before in my entire life. I've never. But thank God they got that fixed because bitch, I had to pay that rent today. She's broke now because that rent was high this month. But we're kind of, I think me and my neighbors are using too much water. We're gonna have to stop because my water bill was ridiculous. But yes, sorry y'all, I had to share that. It just That was one of the reasons why I didn't go on the internet the past couple of days too. I was like, I'm not bringing this to them. I'm handling this myself. I am an adult. Okay. I'm gonna start acting like one. No, I'm not. Anywho, Uma God is gone. I kind of miss Uma God. No, I do miss Uma God. I actually do wish that Uma God was there still, to be honest with you. I did want to see a little bit more of the wonky doodle, crazy ball-headed lady man. I really did. I was very entertained. I heard Verizon frequently double charges people. Well, I found out, Liam, real quick. I had a auto draft up and I paid it early. And normally the system knows that, but because it was a holiday for some apparent reason, the system didn't read me making my payment like 2 days in advance. So it never showed it accepted it, even though it pulled from my account. So they like just pulled it again. But because it was the first, I couldn't get it back immediately. And I was like, what? It was bank said it was a holiday, the thing did this, blah, blah, blah. It was just a mess. So regardless of it all, I handled it and they got it fixed and we did get it all taken care of. So I just oh God, I just cannot stand when stuff like that happens, especially when it's like crunch time, right? And you're budgeting. Anywho, Uma God's gone, and that's sad. I did want to see a little bit more of her drag. I still think her in the ostrich outfit is one of the most iconic things I've ever seen in my life. And also the presentation was so much fun. And I know there's people who've done looks like that before, but that one was just super cool. She gives me like a Muppet baby, a cool Muppet baby. Now, you would have thought we would have moved forward in this moment and it wouldn't have gone too deep. It would have honestly just been a, congratulations to you two for winning the lip sync. Everybody else, let's talk about what's going on and how we feel in this competition, this, that, and the other. Well, me and Jim Henson and Marika actually share the same birthday. Fun fact for the Drag Race fans. Chi-Chi DeVane and myself share the same birthday. I think she was like a year older than me, I think. Yes. And Jim Henson also has the same birthday, September 24th. So yes, Chi-Chi DeVane, Jim Henson, and myself share the same birthday. R.I.P. Chi-Chi. That's my other girl. I love her. I loved her. My goodness gracious. That was one of the good ones, right? Back to this. In this moment, everyone's sort of giving their take, but they skip over Virgo. And I'll be if you go back through the episode, she doesn't really get to talk that often unless it's directly to her a lot of the time. And it's not, she's also very quiet. But in this moment, they went down the line of everybody and asked, how they felt. And they just kind of skipped over her and then just went to skipping the topic or whatever. And I don't, I'm a Libra, but I'm a Virgo rising, and I do share a lot of Virgo traits based off me being on the cusp, if you will, for the Zodiac kids. I have never related to this moment or to Virgo more in this entire season, I should say. I've never related more. Bitch, when I tell you the way I wanted to just listen, whatever, I let it out because it did feel like, and it has felt like Virgo has been holding a lot back since Sanjana's gone. And while it has been, sort of like I'm on my own now and I don't have to worry about my daughter, there's also been moments where I'm finding her in even social situations where Virgo can definitely add more to the equation, but sometimes she takes a back seat, or other times where people are doing too much, she'll sit back and just listen. And Rich, right here, I really think she was drained at that point, and it was like, boom, like, absolutely not. I am not going to be able to move through if I don't say nothing. Virgos will often give attention, support to others, and realize at the end they're drained and got nothing in return. There are people who are energy vampires, and I also say social vampires, and I'm not going to say anybody there is one to y'all, but like, I do think she had enough, and it was about, okay, they've done this enough. I've also been too quiet. I want to say something, and this was the time I wanted to say something, and they didn't let me say it. Oh, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to mention something. Do you remember when I talked about how in almost every Untucked moment, that girl always has something to relate to somebody and something that they said, and there's never a time when she's just chilling, and it's always, yeah, me too, yeah, me too, no shade. Because if you do relate, okay, bet, because some of us are very worldly people. I understand that. But there are times I have gone, and even this week, you're 20 something. Wait, hold on. Now, I was like, Minnie's like my age, talking about the whole like ageism bit and like it's never too late. And I'm over there relating and shit. And I'm thinking to myself, hold on, girl, you're still what? What are you talking about? Huh? I don't know. Sometimes I think she be on it just to be on it. But I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. I relate to Minnie. When Minnie was talking, I'm literally going to be Minnie's age this year, like in September. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of my life, and I know a lot of other people have had that moment where you are sort of stuck in limbo when you're trying to figure out things with your life, or you're doing things that others want you to do and you're not doing what you feel you are destined to do. And whether it's the most successful thing on the planet or not, based off of whoever's idea of what success is, it can drive people into like not going after those big dreams and big ideas. And you never know what could be. Even if it's not the most successful thing in the world, does it make you happy? I know this certainly does. For me, getting on here and talking to y'all about my favorite TV shows and getting to see your faces in these profiles and saying hello and hi, and everyone in the super chat, everyone in the chats, hello, everyone in the chat, hello. 120 plus of you here. I don't know. We got to get back to this moment with Virgo. Sometimes I'm like, girl, why are you always just let someone just have that much? Nobody needs to. Yeah. Mm-mm. But Virgo had every right to queen out on these people. Hey, Xavier. Had every right to speak their piece and say how they felt, honestly, ever since St. John was gone, it was like, y'all, I ain't feel like a support system. Y'all are friends outside. This ain't got no friends out in this. And it always feels like y'all doing this, that, and the other. Whoop, 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 whoop. And I'm glad that they received her in this moment, because Virgo, I did not want her to, spiral out or crash out, I should say. I didn't want to see it, because I'm like, you're doing too good. It's a little bit of a tough time right now, especially with design challenges. Just happy, get your piece out, bitch, because everyone else seems to be speaking a lot, so you can say what you want to say too, especially because everybody else has been speaking. Even Helena's got more words in, I think, Virgo than in an episode. So yeah, I'm like, go pop off. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. My name is Matty-Rants. You're watching my Canada's Drag Race season, almost said 7, 5, episode 7, The Devil Wears Custom review. It's live, so we go on tangents here. Do me a favor, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. If you want to drop a tippy poo in my jar, the super chats are available. But if you want to hit my tippy jar, it's PayPal.me /MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo Matty-Rants. Anything and everything is certainly appreciated. It goes towards bills, towards these cats, towards my puss. But other than that, your presence here today, you in the playback. And for those of you in the comment section, I appreciate your support. And I will get a win cover for this microphone, because I kind of enjoy hearing my but like okay, following day, Timmy Turner and the rest of the gang, obtuse rubber goose, giant snake, chocolate shake. Odd parents. What is up with us gays wanting to look like cartoon characters? I'm sorry, Helena, I know this wasn't your purpose or plan today, but I just remembered a little piece of Global All-Stars that I put in the back of my head, and I was reminded of two people that damn near wore the same outfit from the same store, from the same, what was it, Men's Warehouse suit coat. It wasn't a sports coat. Anywho, it was giving me a little odd parents, fairly odd parents. Fairly odd parents. Yeah, right, Bob. I don't like the new episodes. I know I'm a grown-ass man, but I don't like the new episodes. They're not good. The ones y'all said were on Paramount Plus, I went and watched. I like that we're in there, but I'm also like, this isn't for me. There's some cartoons I can watch, but some of them I'm like, it's time to let that one expire. That's afraid one of them for me. I can do the older episodes, but I can't do the newer ones. Shout out to Peace to Mateo. Thank you for the tippy boo on Cash App. Happy New Year. Thank you, Peace to Mateo. Happy New Year to you as well. I hope you're doing wonderful today. Shout out to C Diggy. He finally beat me in Mario Party today. Finally. I was whooping his ass for the whole week, and he finally beat me today. But that's because he had to cheat. It's okay, whatever. Anywho, let's move on. You think we'll ever do a live action Fairly Odd Parents? I mean, why not? They like to take things and ruin them, so why not ruin it further? RuPaul stepped on the screen to stare at Zanna's crop top while Brooklyn Heights stepped into her best Blad. Sorry, excuse me. I said Blad. I meant to say Ben Platt, but fully realized. That's what Brooklyn sometimes dresses like that for me, but it's only because of like Ben Platt in a time when I did care to see him in any sort of publication, and it's nothing against him. Shout out to all the gays. We support. But sometimes he did look a little, you know, laundry day. Uh, Jiggly Caliente, someone who I made sure to text a Happy New Year to. Jiggly, Happy New Year to you as well, my love. I hope you're having a wonderful day and a blessed New Year so far. Y'all make sure to give Jiggly some love. I know we cannot wait for whatever Drag Race Philippines may bring us next. If we get another season, as if we're not going to get another season, because we should be getting another season. How successful is the show? It should be a lot because hello. It's also one of my top rated shows. So I'm forever grateful. Shout out to one of the producers on the show. He's also following me on Twitter. Shout out to him. Love the show. Anyhow, shout out to Jiggly. All right. So their mini challenge, did you care about? Did you care about their mini challenge? I'm asking. Also, real quick, and I'm so glad no one mentioned this in the live chat today because someone DM'd me asking me where Mira is. Why would I know? 1, 2, I hope they're okay. 3, if they went off because something's about to pop off, very smart. But and I also applaud them for that. And 4, y'all mind your business. I see a lot of no's for the mini challenge. That was me too, but I thought it was kind of funny because it's very Devil Wears Prada, and that was kind of the idea of the episode. So Brooklyn got in her best Miranda Priestley drag, and they had to do these faux mock interviews for a job, right? It's fine. Yeah, if it's for mental health purposes, especially, like let her be, because I get it. For rest. I get it. But if it's also because like you're about to do something that's very coin Tata worthy or you got cast for something, yeah, like y'all let it go. Because when you speculate too much, you end up messing up people's blessings. So don't do that to Mirror, please. Thank you. Oh, because I mean, I've met her one time though. Well, yeah, I've met Mirror once, I think once or twice before, and we follow each other on Instagram. And sometimes people just assume that all of us YouTubers are talking like that. And I mean, I've spoken to almost everybody that does reviews, mostly. Yeah, mostly. I've talked to a lot of the people who've done reviews on TikTok and YouTube. So sometimes everyone's like, "Well, Matt, do you know what's going on?" But I'm like, even if I knew, I would never tell you, because girl, I wouldn't let no one doing that to me if I did. You feel me? Like I would never want someone doing that to me. So to me, whatever's going on with her, I'm hoping she's okay. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. But if it's for some coin go off, bitch, this was smart. It's probably what I would do. Okay. If I just disappear like that, maybe me. I might. So yeah, I get it. But yeah, just chill out. I've been noticing stuff on Twitter and shit, and got that DM and Instagram. I was like, girl, what's this going on here? I thought this was fun though. This was a good time, and I forgot about it a little bit, but I still, to me, it's improv, and the ones who know how to get it done, and it's really where it's at. So Minnie was the one who actually worked this, like had Brooklyn laughing constantly. I thought Helena did decent though. I enjoyed her character. Lindsay BC, right? Oh, no. Oh, no, it's Lindsay DTD. Because it's Lindsay BTD, Lindsay DTD, and then Lindsay ATD. I should say B. Yeah. Lindsay BTB, Lindsay DTB. And then, yes. What are you saying, Matthew? I'm saying Lindsay before the burnout, during the burnout, after the burnout. Because Lindsay's looking really good right now. Lindsay Lohan, to be specific. So this is giving DTB during the burnout, if you will. Burnout's a nice way of me saying that. You know, that word, or whatever that was. Bitch, what? Microphone smells interesting. Okay, listen. You did not just see me do that. Anywho, moving on. Not me getting something nice and wanting to ruin it just like that, but it does smell nice. Okay, Brooklyn looks good though. Brooklyn looks really good. Okay, so Zanna, you were running late. Is that what that was the idea here? It was like, okay, I'm running a little bit late, so I just want to show up like this. Okay, work, mommy. Patty, thank you for the super chat. I love this tattoo so fucking much. It's so cute. I love it. It's so cute. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Patty, for the first super chat of the day. Boo, 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 boo. Give a shout out to Emrika and Liam, my current moderators in the chat right now. We appreciate their services today. We've had a peaceful run so far. Thank you, Jesus. Knock on. Plywood. Yeah, I was looking for something better than that, but that's the only thing that could come out. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, do what you do. Drop it to me if you feel like it. Please, thank you. I gotta order something tonight. Maddie went through the refrigerator. I need to go to the grocery store, to be honest with you, but I need to order something tonight because, bitch, I'm hungry and I've eaten everything. And all that's left is not filling. And I've been working out every day, damn it. I gotta get my protein. Wow. Okay, Michaela was fun. Had a good time with that. Virgo Queen. Bitch, you're okay. I gotta be real. Virgo Queen's drag aesthetic. There are so many Pisa moments where I'm like, I'd wear the fuck out of that. I'd wear this wig. I'd wear that wig down. I'd wear it down. I have that wig color. That's the color. That is the color of the wig for y'all know for the you don't want no problem when this America has a problem first. This is literally the same color hair. Yes, it looks good on these. It looks good on I'm gonna watch back this season for a lot of her, and I like Michaela, my bitch, right? But I become such a stan of this one. Also, is that cornbread's chicken wing necklace around her neck, or is that just something we can find somewhere? And I myself could personally buy it, and I would kind of want one too. Yeah. She's having trouble with the sewing challenges. That's normally where we've seen Virgo have her little follow up in, is when they got baby, having to make clothes. And it's like, oh, well, bitch, I like to give whore, dad. Little scripper, very much that tease. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the little chicken thing and I was like, cut crease on tilt. That's angular, baby. That's still, I think, my favorite talent show performance. They be like, cornbread on the mother tucking track. Bitch, what? Went quadruple diamond in my house, that song. Please. I used to watch it over and over and over and over again. It was that cut crease on tilt. That's angular. It was a little dip. I was like, come on, cornbread. It's the B for her. It's ding ding. I'm burnt. Oh my god, it was everything. I just love it so much. Oh, if she ever decided to release any EP, because I did download some. I think there was something with her on it that I saw on my iTunes. I was like, what? I know Bob's on a bunch of stuff too. If you just look up their names and go through Apple Music and shit, you'll be finding things like, what is this? Who when they do this song? Mm-hmm. That's how I get Tia Coffee's music. Yes, Tia, I have 3 songs in particular that I listen to. I do. But yeah, I'm here for Virg. There is this one show on Now That's TV called Zodiac House. And if you have seen this ratchet show, you know that Virgo looks just like old girl, but but I'll continue. Actually, no, I like Miss Mama, but I also she was in too much of the bit. She was in too much of the bullshit that season. I shouldn't say that though, because I liked her, but she got on my nerves a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, let me stay on topic here. What the fuck? I feel like Perla painted her face like this on purpose because she had to do like quick drag or whatever. I also want to know why she is consistently trying to look like I don't know. I feel like she's supposed to be holding like a tote bag in some shit with a pumpkin spice latte, and she's gonna sit somewhere where it's gonna be way too many people, and she knows that, and there's obviously seating somewhere else, but she's gonna complain that there's too many people walking around her. It feels like everything in her suitcase is just out of order. Everything, everything's disheveled. She reminds me of someone. It's like, I don't know, it's something about I don't know. I think partly this is everything, but, like, what the fuck at the same time, because it just you make me think of so many different people all wrapped into one person here. Yeah, Perla's kind of a beast. I like her this season. She's been a good time. I'm glad she also is not let other Drew Barrymore? Oh, no, she's not. No, her face isn't as full as Drew Barrymore's to be Drew. You see how Perla's face comes down. See, Drew's has what I like to call a bulbous swollen bum bum when it comes to her cheeks. Okay. So when she turns, it's like the moon. We're still there. It's just gonna have a shadow casting over it. It's like okay. This is a little, like it pull the chin down just a tap it. I think I see it in the hair. And at least she isn't touching people without asking. Drew Barrymore. Didn't she do something where she wasn't they were on strike and she still went on with the show? I forget. They were really mad at Drew Barrymore recently. I stopped paying attention to her. Please say that one more time, Maddie. What? Bulbous? Wait, what was it again? Oh, y'all forgive me. I'm stupid. Bulbous swollen. Something like that. Oh, what is wrong with me? Multiple choice. All right. Bulbo. Look at those pants. Certainly wide. Not my jam, but go ahead, Brooklyn. Minnie Wang won the mini challenge, 2,500 richer for Minnie. Come on, Big Wang. They find out they have to design a look for Brooklyn that actually it's very interesting. She goes, I want it to be you, but it has to be something I would wear. So I'm like, it's you really with just pieces of them that we can tell, like color coded almost, if you will. Okay, got it. Not everybody can sew, so this is a little tough. I think they did one of the best things they could do possibly for this group. I don't know why they don't do this on other seasons. I think all of you can agree with me. When Suki Doll got brought up in here, oh, this was diabolical. There were so many shots, and I was just like, y'all got to zoom out on old girl. She's having a rough day. Rough day. Mom was having a rough day. I was like, what is going on over here? We have ideas on what we want to make, okay? Smile 3. Well, no, never mind. Ooh, you made me, I almost said something crazy. I'm glad I didn't. Caught myself. Talking about some Smile 3. I was like, she was in the audience. No. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I didn't say anything. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything. Shout out to everyone that saw the movie, because there you go. That was for the girls who saw the movie. Oh, she was in the audience. Oh, oh my goodness, row 3. I can't do it. I can't. Ash Rap, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy to finally be joining all. The foster dog sprinted out the door and spent 20 minutes chasing him around the block. Come on. Best believe I'm having several libations right now. Libations? Oh my God, you got a nice high note out of me, Ashraf. Thank you for bringing your positive energy into this room right now. We appreciate you, babes. And I thank you so much for the Tippy Poo super chat. Thank you, babes. And shout out to you being a foster parent. That is not an easy job, because I become emotionally connected to foster animals or animals in general. So, yes, I know that because there are several strays that just gave birth by my apartments. And every time I see one of those kittens, I am this close to grabbing one and going to get it microchipped and getting it spayed and calling it a day and be like, Mamu, Mina, meet Momo. Oh my gosh, yes. If I do get another cat, it will be named, it will have an M for a name. That's damn right. I said that in general. If I have kids, they all have M's for names. I'm gonna be that weirdo. Mm-hmm. It's a gray one, yo. It's so beautiful. It's fluffy. I'm like, oh my God. And Mina's like not evil anymore, so I feel like I can introduce the cat in. I'm trying not to be that person. George, Maddie, what do you think of this challenge? And do you think other international seasons could do it? I know you meant Rue doing this. Yeah, I wouldn't say Rue. If they did this for Down Under, it wouldn't be for Michelle. They would probably bring in Isis or someone that, well, maybe not Isis, because that's a lot of fabric. That's a tall motherfucker. I can see it being done for others. See, Nikki Dolls for sure. France for sure. Oh, please, for France. Love to see that. But I don't know about Rue Polynesia. Rue's at a point in her life where not everybody can touch her. She may blow up. Okay. So we need to make sure that the people that are around her have been tested, possibly can be pricked and no gasoline flies out or combustible folks, all that. Look, Jiggly's speaking for Philippines. Mama Powell wouldn't. I mean, we saw season 2 looks for Mama Powell. So yes, I agree with Jiggly. We shouldn't allow anyone else to dress her just yet. We just got over season 2's pissy blonde foolery fuckery moment, and we got all that goodness for season 3. So we need one more good season, then we can talk about bitches dressing her. Okay. See, Brooklyn's on season 5. She waited a while before we got here. You know what I'm saying? I would do Mako, like for Final Fantasy 7. That would be cool, but it would be hard because it's Mamu, Mina, and Mako. Oh no, that wouldn't be. That wouldn't be. What am I talking about? Anywho, moving past this point. I was concerned for the people I needed to be concerned for, but when Suki walked in the door, this was honestly one of the best things they've done this season. We got to talk about this. Canada has had queens from the show be on the panel. Down Under has now done it. Both of the times that was done, RuPaul was not on the panel. Ru, I know you are mother, queen, goddess, supreme. I get it. What is the deal with y'all not doing that for the US seasons? Is it because of who the provider via television is and wanting to have celebrity guests on there to the appeal, making it more for wider audiences and not a part of a smaller group? Am I asking you, World of Wonder? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, I don't know. Why are we doing that? I like it when the girls get brought back. I like it because you then realize, like, say someone for Suki, someone would probably go, well, she went home this da 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 da. Today, you found out baby girl's been dressing Brooklyn in probably one of the outfits that you like the most. Can you imagine? Imagine the girl that was reading her for her placement on the show, finding out that one of the looks that you liked the most from Brooklyn was made by the girl you were cacking. See what I'm saying? Raven doesn't count anymore because Raven's been like right hand man. If this was like Scary Movie 2, Raven would be sticking their hand in some fucking grits and shit and splattering it all over the place. That's who Raven is, a part of the RuPaul's Drag Race universe. RuPaul's the ghost in the house, and Raven's the goddamn butler with the There you go. Y'all remember the movie. Can't wait for the new Scary Movie to come out. Sorry. For 2004. Sorry, it was I thought it was I saw a cash up notification. I was like, a tippy poo. And it was like, no, just these are just your December statements. I was like, oh, my bad. And then I saw a text from somebody and I was like, oh, I'm gonna respond to that real quick. Nina or Mamu? Who is this? It's Mamu. I don't think y'all have seen me pick up Mamu. Come here, bub. Oh, everybody say hi to Mamu. Here, you're wheezy. Here you go. There you go. What do you? Oh, you hold on. He's trying to get something underneath. What is that? Bitch, what is that? No. He's trying to get something underneath the rug. I'm like, no. See, Mina will never let me pick her up. Ever. I mean, yes, but like to an extent, like I gotta hold her like that. Mama, he's like, you can hold him like a little baby. It's so funny. Yeah, my little wheezy. My little wheezy F baby. But yeah, Suki had like really good advice for them. And honestly, this was about trying to make sure the looks are going to be cohesive and sort of look good together. And also for Brooklyn in general. I think Suki was really there to make sure that the looks did not go out looking fucking crazy. Like real talk. I think dead ass she was there to not only help but to be like, yeah, so we're gonna come in and whoever's working on this, we're gonna at least put the zipper in. We're gonna at least put something in here. We're gonna at least make this like connected, if you will. Okay. So bitch, I was over here like, okay, thank God, because I didn't want to see them all coming out there looking crazy or Brooklyn having all these weird, messed up looking outfits. It just would have been nonsense. But honestly, I was concerned for McKay at first. The fabric was lovely, but I'm like, okay, mama had a little trouble the last time doing this. So where are we at here? But she seemed to have pulled a really cute look together as this went along. I was like, okay, this is coming together very nice, very nice. I can relate to talking to myself, especially when it's like you got to talk yourself up the cliff. You got to up the cliff. So we got Suki coming in and literally helping out everybody with their looks, like maybe on one or two things. I noticed that she was at least putting a zipper in. She was at least, she's like, how are you? Is she just putting it on? Is there going to be a zipper? Do you not know how to do a zipper? Okay, well, come here and bring me the zipper. And I mean, quickly done. I'm like, Suki, I bow. That was me. I was like, I bow. That is amazing. Oh my goodness. I think just with more practice, it'll be something like that for me when it comes to sewing, because my sewing machine scares me sometimes. I made something that looked crazy. I'm not sharing it with the internet. It looked crazy. Crazy. I was like, let me do something. It looks stupid. But yeah, I was told to start on the basics. And I'm like, let me try something really extravagant. $30 of fabric out of the drain. Speaking of which, I don't like Walmart's fabrics, but I do need to find somewhere out here in Houston that does have like fabric that I can work on that's cheap. that I can just play with first before I would ever buy anything extremely expensive to work on, because I need to like get my practice in. I just don't want to deal with the expensive fabric because it's like, girl, that'd be a waste. I mean, but then if I made some nice pants, bitch. Stores, I hate the smell. That sounds so elitist. I just do not like the smell of old clothes. Just do not like that smell. Something about that stale. Do you know what I'm talking about? The stale smell of a thrift store. Ugh, it drives me, but I should go and stop complaining. I'm gonna find my way. Yeah, I was just in Walmart one day doing my grocery shopping and was like, you know what? Because I got a machine. I was like, I'm just gonna buy something cheap, and I did some gingham. It was stupid. Little plaid, little mess. It was, yeah, look a little gross, but we'll get the back on the subject. Suki did a good job, and I thought made everybody's looks at least look good. To me, I think she did more work for those who just didn't, don't know how to sew. And for everybody else, it was more like, you could do this. Actually, I would go there. Ooh, you might want to change this up. Either way, I thought Suki was a great, great help this week. And I personally think for challenges like this, or any design challenge in general, I'd like for them to bring people in. Like, just like that. I kid you not, jet two of them if you need to. If it's still a lot of people there, bring them in, help get the looks done. And then if they're on the main stage, you as a host would know from production who got more help than the others. And that can be a talking point. Like, yes, this does look good, but we got to talk about the work that was done. You did have to ask for more help. It would be something that would be used against them. But again, we like to see the finished product be amazing and not have people be embarrassed at the time, right? It's interesting. I don't know. Maybe we should see the bad looks too. So that we're like, okay, we don't know what they're talking about. But it was nice to see most of the looks at least make it down the runway and not look like crazy. Like some were like Zanna's was bad, right? But it wasn't awful. And that's what I appreciate. I was like, Brooklyn was one. I was like, okay, it's not awful. She's not having the worst time on that runway right now. Everything looks almost the fucking same in different colors, but like, cape sleeves, sleeve capes and all that shit. But yes, I was like, oh, okay, work. Yeah, I don't know why Zanna wanted to add that front panel to a dress. That was really confusing. I almost felt like she sabotaged herself in this moment. I really don't get it. Why would you put that big ass sheet of fabric in the front like that? It's going to give her drama. She said, I either want to be covered all the way down or give me a nasty high slit and let my right leg do what it do. So here was where I was a little annoyed further with Miss Zanna. And to me, I may be reading too much into this, but I'm also watching television just like you. And sometimes we pick and sometimes we choose. Right. Minnie's having a conversation about working and them not doing drag full time, but them finding the most joy in doing drag and it being something that they really wanted to do, but also the expectations set from family and from, of course, you needing to, provide and make sure everything's okay with doing a job that maybe you don't like doing or something that does not fulfill you or doesn't give you a purpose and sort of drains you and takes you out. Trust me, I know all about that. It's literally why I'm here today and why people don't like me. I took a risk and it paid off, and then sometimes it hasn't paid off, but that's kind of the name of the game with this, right? But with Minnie, it was the matter of no matter what age you are, because they did a lot of things later in life, it should not stop you from pursuing your goals or your dreams, and it shouldn't stop you from being happy and doing something like drag. And as you can see, Minnie, like you were saying, is 39. I'm 38. You know what I'm saying? This touched my spirit. Now, in this moment, the only one that can really talk truthfully is Minnie. Minnie is the oldest person left in the competition. Everybody else is in their 20s that's left. It's not shade at them or anybody in their 20s in general, but I'm going to let you know this right now. You may not agree. You may call me old, whatever. Girl, 20s and 30s are different. 30s and 40s are different. 40s and 50s are different. 50s and 60s are different. 60s and 70s are different. Different. Things change. A whole lot of your mentality. Decisions you would have made back, you won't do now. So many things I would never do ever again that I did then, but I'm never doing now. Lots of life lessons learned through time. So when I got Zanna over here in her 20s talking about, yeah, girl, oh my gosh, and I'm like, let Minnie just have this one fucking moment that she can speak from, because there's way more time on this earth than you. And it's not taking you away from this, because you can relate to having to work a 9 to 5 and choosing between what you love. Yes. But as far as the age, I was over here like, that is where the emphasis in this point is coming from, is that you get stuck in something for so long. And sometimes you get used to it and you're okay with it, but you know deep down inside, I don't want to do this no more. Same for me. I want to change up, but you're scared, or you don't want to make that decision because it's too late. And you're like, well, I've already set my ways, and if I stop now, how am I going to get back up? There won't be time to do so. No, you can still do stuff. It's still possible. So I'm appreciating Minnie being vulnerable here, but I was just like, See, look at Jiggly. Amen. No more jump splits for me. Sister, low key, I'm almost there with you. That last jump split I did on Saphira Cristal stage out here in Houston, Texas, baby, a rib is still not in place correctly. Okay? Because I landed like flat. And it was a nasty land, and I did what I had to do. But like, even for me, I'm going, the next time I ever do that jump split again, or that round off into a split, because y'all know I'm a former gymnast, I'm going to have to stretch for the longest. There will be no just hiya jumping on. We got to stretch, bitch, because like that body ain't moving the same no more. And it's true, but that's why I'm working out right now. Getting my metabolism back where it is, and my stamina too. Very much that. That's exactly why I'm working out now. And I've literally lost 47 pounds now. I love my body at this point in time, but I wanted to get even better. And it's been one of my healing processes as a person in his 30s right now, where it's like, hey, work out, Matt. Get up every morning, and that's what I do. I work out for an hour to 90 minutes, and I feel good afterwards. I do. So highly recommend it. Light work doesn't even have to be crazy stuff, but like just light stuff. Brooklyn, I think, looks really good in this blue. Love this hair on her. Shout out to Brooklyn. Yeah, stretch before and after. I'm sorry. No, when you wake up and when you go to sleep is, even if you don't want to work out, that's gonna be one of the best things for your body. I've learned, especially for your muscles and stuff, and you feeling good, and not getting those backaches. I like Brad's outfit too. He doesn't really do ties, does he? Where are you going? What meeting is this for? Girl, I want to know who's doing Tracy's hair. It's good. Tracy, who's the wig lady? Who's doing your wigs, mama? They're good wigs. That's some good hair. That's a good wig. I like this outfit too. Go ahead, Trace. Go ahead, Trace Settle. You said smile 3 earlier. Well. Get ready for 4, bitch, because this one's going to come with a hug. If it's serene and we're doing smile 4, that means it's going to be a positive message full of hope. But at the end, they're going to tell you what it's really about. It's going to get you. Get you. They had to do wardrobe malfunction first for their own category. Okay. I'd love for y'all to vote in the live chat, if you will. Hi. Tell me what you think of these outfits with numbers. 1, everything. 2, it's okay. 3, chop. First up is Minnie Wang. I thought this was great. And a good wardrobe malfunction. Like actually really, really good. Like I was like, oh, okay, this is fun. This is cute. She looked good. Face was right. This was very clever. She is the wink, wink, nudge, nudge kind of girl, and she is very on brand with that. Again, Minnie, I need the arm routine and the chest routine. Yes, I enjoyed it. Virgo Queen is next. So I was confused. I was confused a little bit because I was like, so are you too small or too big for the dress? And then we had to put more lace into it and it's over lace now. And so the lace got like tied up with it. Oh no, she don't look bad at all, bitch. Because I see myself in her. So yeah, she looked good, period. But I just I was confused a little bit. It did remind me of the detox dress with the exposed buttocks, but it was, I don't know, this was a very classic way. It's like if Ice Spice's Ozempic actually was, helping her body look more proportionate, this is what it would be giving. Okay. Because right now that little girl looked like she's like 3 cough medicine tabs away from going to the hospital. You know what I mean? But right now, this is where it's at. Like, hey, it's the good substance. I don't care if y'all are poopy fans. That girl look weird right now. That big ass head and that little body. Something wrong with her. I'm like, you need to eat, sister. Yeah, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. I listen. I don't know if that friend of yours put a spell on you, since you basically been playing with dark skinned women your entire life. But okay. Either way, that head is ginormous compared to the rest of her body. It looks ridiculous. I want her to get some help because my God. But yeah, I thought Virgo looked good. For me, this wasn't, I was like, what is it? Like, are you busting out of it? Is the lace too much? That was me, Elijah. Hey, friend. I was just confused on the malfunction. She would have turned it if she busted out the back. Yeah. Isn't it wild? That's a medicine for people with diabetes, and you're getting prescribed it to lose weight. Out here looking like Mars Attacks looking motherfuckers. Madness. And I should say that some people do need to take it that are having trouble losing weight. So I'm not going to try to take that away from anybody because I'm fortunate and blessed to be able to work out and still lose my weight or whatever. But some people need the help. To me, I'm like, it's for girls with diabetes. Not let me go take mine right now, Mirage. But if you use it again, I'm just saying, like, please go to the gym too. Like, don't let the pill just do the work or excuse me, the shot. Please, y'all, please, because you can't shape clay if you're not molding it. Ooh, that was kind of all right. I'm sorry. That was it. Oh, whatever, bitch. I spit a bar. What? 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 Helena Poison is next. Oh my. Oh. And it all starts with push-ups, sit-ups, and getting your squats in. And that is the least you can do. I put that on God. Um, this is so not the topic. I thought Helena's was great. I liked it. This was great. I liked it. And it also was the malfunction. She was walking the dress and like she pulled it pulled forward. It's like, oh my God, it ripped off of me. It gave malfunction. Then we went a step further. She also is bodied down. Helena be bodied. Come on, bitch. Body, legs and hips and body. Snow bunny girl. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I felt the tinge of a streamer come out of me there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. A football player's favorite. Okay, but listen. I thought the scalping was cute. I liked it. I enjoyed this very much. I am only a few hours away from witnessing Corey King on my television screen. Fucking what is it? Lana Jeanette, bitch, girl, Lana Jeanette, girl. I, y'all don't know. I am so hyped for season 17. It is not even funny right now. I haven't even seen the preview yet. I didn't even see the preview. I did not want to see the preview at all. I didn't want to see none of it. I was like, no, I want to go in here fresh. I want to give my reaction to them fresh. I don't want to know any spoilers. Corey's the first person from the season to follow me back. I mean, I've also, me and Plain are cool. Shout out to Plain Jane. And that's Corey's sister. So I was like, oh, this works out perfectly. Like, oh, it works out perfectly. I can't. I just yes, I need a fresh start. I also feel like it's been a while since I've been having just a good time talking about certain shows. Like this show, I've been having a blast on. Philippines had a blast on, but some of them it's been kind of like some of them felt a little soul sucking. Global. I wish it wasn't as obvious too. And I'm glad they said that because it looked like it was like it was ready for a burlesque routine versus a wardrobe malfunction because you kind of like presented it like it was a burlesque routine versus a wardrobe malfunction because it wasn't like you were just wiping your sleeves and then it just came off. You were purposely wow, 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 oh no, wow, 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 oh no, oh, Minnie, oh. I was like, oh, okay. Zanna looks like that girl from Glee. Sue Sylvester? Because I know you weren't talking about one of the kids. They look feminine. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual. All opinions are mine. Don't send hate to anybody. Do all that. If you want to drop it to people in my jar, please and thank you. It's PayPal.me for /MattyRants. Catch them all the time in rants. Venmo, MattyRants. What? Because I know it wasn't Rachel Berry. You might as well said the other coach. Since we want to go there, hell. She certainly don't look like Unique. She tried to sound like Unique. Oh, every other. All right, back to this. No. Seriously though, I think this would have actually been cool if it just didn't seem so purposeful. I give it a 2. I don't chop it. I give it a 2. The boobs look gross. I know why there's bras that give that the unfortunate soul bras, what I want to call that. So sad. Just look, but it's a 2. I don't know why I get gleeful seeing Perla in this outfit, which is a representation of her old days of when she was had a problem with drinking. Now she no longer does. Congratulations to Perla's sobriety. But I don't know why this gave me so much glee because it's the wine bottle, it's the white dress, it's the fucking bang yang yang wig that you got on top of it's the lily wig, bitch. Okay. I feel like you're about to give me the most uncontrollable, stupid, fuck up, dumb, high low combo in Tekken ever with your dumbass cat. No, let me not say that because cats rule. I just don't like lily players. And if you are one, that was for you. Mother June, forever. Yeah, I woke up from the dead. What's up, bitch? My son is Jen. Okay. I fucked Kazu. Yeah. Oh, I like that. I am so ready. This isn't Anna, but when I tell you, I am so ready for when she comes to the game because I've been dying for a female character that I can play. Lydia's okay. She's my girl. She's Lily right now. If she cuts it, she will be Anna, and we need to give her a red dress and make her go. I said if I ever go on this show and I ever get a chance to do a very Bobby moment with a red dress like that and give a little Anna tease, I'm gonna hit that pose on the main stage. I'm gonna hit it, bitch, and see if they gag it. But maybe it'll never happen. But if that happens, one of my drag queens, if y'all ever got the show, give us Anna Williams drag for one episode and just get to the front and give us woom. They won't know it's her. They won't know it's her. Oh, y'all said drunk Anna Locking. Oh, I still haven't seen the most recent season. I feel like she's gonna give me Maya Rudolph's like interpretation of Donatella Versace. Versace. For those of you who've seen the SNL skit, save Lindsay. Actually, Lindsay's been doing pretty good lately. Lindsay's been doing pretty good lately. She's gotten into that Hallmark Channel money in that I'm going to make a movie that's good for the soul but stupid for the brain kind of money. And she's on that Netflix. She had a Netflix movie that came out for the holidays. Yeah, she's doing pretty good right now. Good for her. I was always a Lindsay Lohan fan. I'm gonna rumor started with the best songs. I'm doing it again. Michaela. Okay, I didn't think that the whole you having the back of your dress blow out because your hips are getting a little wider, lady. She said the hormones is moaning, boo. She said their hips had popped out a little bit. I thought that was fine personally. I want to know what the stunt would have been. Because this wasn't the original malfunction. The malfunction had to do with the butterflies and Asia O'Hara and a nod to her. So that was my like, well, what was that supposed to be? Are they going to drop from your puss? Where were they coming out of? So that was where my whole. Well, now that you told me that, what was the actual malfunction? Because you just embraced the tear, which to me, I'm like, that is technically a wardrobe malfunction, though. I don't know. I almost wish you didn't explain any of it, though. You just ran with it. I almost feel like you'd been fine either way, but like, I thought it was cute. Cute. Yeah, I wouldn't have said nothing. I'd been like, yeah, girl, that was it. What was the whole butterfly thing? Hello? Butterflies out my ass? Brad, you don't ever get out. Yeah. I mean, they tell you that as a rule whenever, in show business, like there are no mistakes sometimes, or like if someone thinks that whatever you did that was wrong was actually good, you roll with it. You know what I mean? Like you don't ever like explain yourself, because when you start to do that, then people start to create the idea that you didn't actually know what you were doing, or, oh, so you really weren't prepared. It's more of a, so you thought you knew. So now we all, of course. I'm so glad you saw that. Yeah, that's what it was. That's it. Yeah. Either way, she was gonna be fine this week. She was gonna be fine. So I was like, all right. She's gonna be all right. So I was good for McKay. I knew once I saw. Oh, we haven't even gotten the Brooklyn outfits yet. Damn. Once I saw these looks in general, I knew who was clearly in the bottom from the group out of all of them. We needed to get here. Okay. In the live chat, who was the winner for you? Type out their name for the wardrobe malfunction. Let me hear some voices. We have 166 of you here right now. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. We aren't going to be on here too much longer. I want to make sure that we close this out definitely before 2 hours, but to give us all some time to get to our local bars to watch season 17 or to make it home in time. I need to, as a matter of fact, let me make sure it's recording. It should already be. This is why I pay for cable in the first place. Let's make sure that we have season 17 already set to go, because what Maddie's going to do is Maddie's going to wait like he always does. I'm going to wait 30 minutes and then start filming, so that way I can skip some of the what's it called? The commercials. I get so annoyed when I'm doing that. I just want to just speed run it. Hold on a second here. Thank you all for your patience. Boop. Okay. There's a lot going on, and they're good things. So that's all I can say, and nothing more. Knock on wood. Okay, so I see a lot of us are all in agreement here that Minnie was the clear winner out of this group, especially for wardrobe malfunction. I would have said Helena was right there with her. I would have put Helena and Minnie in the top two for sure for the first portion of this episode. But not bad for everybody else. Just some of the malfunctions weren't malfunctioning. But let's get into the looks that they created for Brooklyn. First up is Minnie Wang. You have your voice, it needs to be heard. 1, if you think it's amazing. 2, if it's okay. And 3, if it's a chop. As a reminder, we will be doing rant pack panels starting soon. We'll be having you be a part of this way more. The polls will be coming back. So stay tuned for that. We're going to get all those information together soon. I have just been going through a lot at the beginning of this year so far, and I'm trying to get some things handled. Probably will be starting things up next week. Okay, let's talk about that first, George, about Brooklyn eating these runways, because let's clock in. Brooklyn is one of the best walkers of any and all franchises, of any of the girls that have ever been there. She's top 10 for sure. I'm not going to say number 1 yet because I need to go down the line, but like, baby, Brooklyn Heights, you can strut. You can strut, girl. You be fucking it up. Them legs be walking, baby. And you can definitely tell what outfits you enjoyed the most. Not gonna lie, sister, you enjoyed Helena's more than you enjoyed Minnie's. You look good in Minnie's, all tea. You were living and breathing in Helena's outfit. Did you see how hyped she was to do that outfit? Y'all, she was strutting in Helena's outfit. I was like, oh, she is living for this. I think she liked the fact that fabric was on the hip too, and she could play with it a little bit. Oh, I was like, oh. I had a good time watching Brooklyn hit this runway. Oh, she was eating this runway up. So shout out to Brooklyn Heights. One of the best walkers of any of the franchises. Strutting. This wig is nasty. It looks very rich, expensive. She looks like she can say a slur to me, and I just would have to let it go. I wouldn't. I throw a brick. She's like if Ann Coulter actually knew what moisturizer looked like a mirror and had good dick. Yes. Very. Mm-hmm. She looks like she's pro-life. I'm here for it. Come on, bitch. I'm sorry. No, this dress actually looks really good. I thought Minnie did a good job on it. I love the details. Again, a black dress can come off really, really basic, but it's the way the necklace is on here. It's the way that it's all of the embellishments in the front to give her waist that cinch that looks really, really nice. And I love the black and the red. Those are some of my favorite colors. My high school colors are those colors. So go Mustangs. But yeah, I thought Minnie did a really good job. I was like, damn, man. Damn. Brooklyn Heights, Virgo Queen. The colors are pretty. The colors are pretty. The colors are pretty. The colors are pretty. That triangle in the front bothers me so bad. I can't chop her, but it's close to the edge. Don't make me, because I'm close to the edge. Like, wait. I want to, because I know she tried on it. I mean, it's hitting 3, bitch, but like it's a 2.9 for me. It's hard. Because like I could see some things where I'm like, yeah, that's good. And I get that. And yeah, and as far as I'm concerned, bitch, like, could I do whatever? Could I do whatever? But ow, it's it's kind of all over. It's the pink underneath it that has no purpose or place, because it's really just there, and then it's that on top of it, and it's, yeah, like Brooklyn sold all the outfits high key, but 2.876. Now I won't chop her. I won't chop her. Because Brooklyn did sell it, but it definitely was like, oh no. Now Helena Poison. Okay, I didn't like this initially at first. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I saw it, I was like, I don't know. And then as I was getting my screen grabs, I was like, oh, I see the vision now, honey. I see the vision now. Look at how Brooklyn was standing in it. Oh, she lived for this. I don't know why. I'm shocked that Helena didn't win. I mean, Minnie did a good job though, because Minnie definitely, I can see, fully deserving that win. But like, Brooklyn lived for this. Girl was I mean, Brooklyn was like literally stomping in this motherfucker. I was like, oh my God, like what is happening here? It, to me, it looked better when I saw it standing still when I was doing my screen grabs. I did not like it when it was moving when I first initially saw it. So I am gonna give this a 1. I know, because at first I was like, that's just a whole bunch of fabric on the side of it. But I swear to God, y'all, I was doing the screen grabs. I was like, okay, I can see the vision. I see it now. It makes sense. And Brooklyn looks so happy in it. It made me like it even more. So I don't know. I liked it. But yes, totally get y'all's takes on this too, with the 2s and a couple of the 2 points, something, something, and all that kind of stuff. Totally get it. It's real. Oh, she was living. Living. Zanna's creation is next. So, you want to know what I liked about this? Can you guess? The back. Actually, I was okay with the back. I like the back. You want to know why? Because it didn't look as much fabric was on the back. We needed to make a decision on what was going to be the thing, because I don't understand why you have the jewels on one side and then you have the fabric with the pearls on the other side. I know the fabric on the pearls on the other side, it's draping over, so it's supposed to cross-late, but like, I kind of wish she didn't do, I don't know. There was just a lot of ideas in this and it felt very ambitious. And I think that's where my chop comes in. It's not a chop of, it's like you don't have taste. It's more of like you really overthought this. You really were like, well, did you stare around the room and look at everyone else's and go, let me do something to up that, and then just forget that you needed to edit? Because I don't know. The color is nice. Very honest. Pearls look really good with this, that blue. And I think that fabric with the pearls on top of it, that clear mesh that you see right there, that actually could have been utilized very well. Other than that, it's like, like, you know, not trying to be rude. It's just, uh, what should I order tonight? I'm hungry. Errands. Shout out to Aaron. Aaron, you got to I saw your post about the Janet Jackson experience in Las Vegas, and Coco Montrese was doing some Janet Jackson doing some shit. What the fuck? That was doing some Janet Jackson. That sounds like a drug. She was doing some Janet Jackson in the bathroom in the second stall, and I could smell it all the way from over here. It was so loud. Actually, it wouldn't be loud if it's Janet Jackson. It was a quiet roar, a silent stomp, if you will. But I did see that. I thought that was really cool. And thank you so much, Aaron, for the super chat. Appreciate you, baby. Gowns, serviceable gowns. LOL. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you for it. Coco did the after party. Oh, okay. Work. Oh, I would have loved to have seen Janet Jackson perform. Actually, I have. I'm not going to tell you the story because it's a long story. It's very much the lore of Alexander Diane Rogers and Matty-Rants. If you know the story of our Janet Jackson in Brooklyn, not Brooklyn, Queens. Yes, if you know the story of Janet Jackson and our Queens experience, you know me very well. Not very well, but at least you two very well. But I know Aaron's was probably a better experience because ours was just sold as a show and it really wasn't a show. Yeah, it really wasn't a show. They lied. And they basically told us to come to this place. Like, I'm telling you, there were so many people that were there thinking we were going to get like a cute little one song concert. And she was supposed to film and everything. And all we got was a, hi, everybody. I love having this microphone now, so it sounds exactly like her. It's so good to see your faces. You guys, I have this new song called Made for Now, and like it means a lot to me. You know, I really have been doing this for so long, and look at your face. You look so cute. Yeah. And I just look at these kids back here. They're so amazing. They can dance. Oh my God. You know, I just want y'all to see them dance. And thank you so very much. Leaves the stage. It's pouring rain. We have booed her. And these kids start dancing to Made for Now. I'll never forget it. I caught a cold. I said I wasn't going to tell the story. Damn me. Damn me. What was it? No, I'm exaggerating. 2 hours at least for me. I think C Diggy rolled up later or he was already there. C Diggy was already there. Me and Alex walked to the location. That was my second trip to New York City? Bitch, how do y'all do that? How do you do the hills in a concrete jungle? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. This is why I like Houston. I would live in New York if I had the money, but like, how y'all do that shit, bitch? I'm over here like, first it was flat, now it's high again. Like, no, I was sweating bullets out there in August. It's awful. It wasn't her fault. Whoever was the promoter was the person that got us all over, and they sold the show like it was something else. She was just there to say thank you, and they made it seem like she was going to do something. So that's not her fault. We were just all not happy. It was just like, fuck that. We were just so mad. Oh, we had to start talking about other things. Anywho, it's Zanna don't. I know she tried though. It could have been on. Maybe if Zanna had a little bit more time on this, and maybe in like a let me think this over sort of situation, this could have been a good look. Because I think personally, she didn't pick any ugly fabrics. She didn't pick shit that was ugly. It just didn't come together very well. You know. Who's next? I like Perla's outfit. I hated that the crotch stitch or whatever came under. I hate that for her. Because that blue, this is pretty. This is pretty now. I mean, everybody was doing the damn near the same thing, but this was pretty, bitch. I'd wear this. I was like, oh, okay. Hey. Oh, no, Jose, I've been to San Francisco. You are absolutely correct. It's actually scary driving through San Francisco for me. I get vertigo. That's a new thing I've been learning about me. Unfortunately, Maddie gets a little bit of vertigo sometimes at high altitudes or if I am having to stare down from a high distance or stare up for too long, I will get a little dizzy. And so I have to be a little bit leery about it. And what's really crazy is that my mom had the same thing, and I've now inherited that from her. Like, damn it. And I used to never understand her. And now that I'm getting older, I'm like, oh my God, I have inherited this from this lady. How dare she? I would like to still go on roller coasters, Deb. Okay. Like, I'm trying, but Jesus Christ. And now I know she used to take like medicine before she got on roller coasters with us. And now I understand why she didn't want to throw up. She just wanted to do something with the kids. But now I'm like, crap, I'm going to have to be that person. Because when we were at the Beyonce concert, I told Ange, please, I'm not trying to hold on to you, but I was freaking out because we were just, it was so steep at one point that anytime I walked, I was like, holy shit, I was gonna pass out. But back to Perla's outfit. This was great. I can say this one thing. It's this one thing that got me tripping. It's this one thing that got my panties. You did. It's this one thing you got me. Oh. I heard A. Marie's come out with new music. I'm here for it. God, she looked good. Yeah, Brooklyn ate all the looks up, regardless if they weren't finished or not. She definitely sold them. But I like this one. I gave it a 1 with a 2 for the mess up, but I still would have wore this. This is cute. Michaela, I am sorry to say I was shocked this came out. I was fully prepared for like my baby girl's gonna have to fight again. Oh dear God, this is pretty. It's pretty. It is very pretty. That fabric is doing the goddamn work. And what you use for this tool, bitch, for the arm sleeve case, that purple. Oh. Yes. This is what I want to see. It's a 1. It's a 1, baby. I was gooped. I was like, oh, this is fucking pretty. Not y'all had to find something wrong with the malfunction dress. Not y'all had to find something wrong with the malfunction dress. No. I thought it was very pretty. I like, especially this color. I love this color on Brooklyn. Love it. Love it. I want that. I want that fabric. How much is that fabric? Okay, how much is that fabric? Fabric. Very good. I think Brooklyn looks good in that. Cranberry is what that's giving me. Yeah, it's a little cranberry red versus just a red. It's got like that nice deep cranberry color. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm bringing up food. Sorry. I had breakfast this morning. What's wrong with me? No, not so blood orange. Blood orange is a little more leaning on the orange side, but it is that sort of deep hue that you're talking about, Liam. So you're there, but that's still a little too orange for me. But that cranberry, that's the color, and it has that purple. Like, let me find the picture where it is. Okay, you see how this purple is here in this fabric? That's what I'm talking about. That's with the cranberry red. That purple is blended through the whole bit of it. Ah! I'm like leaning and I hit the mic. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry if that was loud. Oh my God. Shit. Because I heard that at times 10 level when it happened, like all in my ear. Oh. Okay. Back to it. It's fine. I was just trying to lead into the picture because I have the screen over here and just a lot happened. Iridescent. It's pretty. I like it. I like this combination. I thought it was fabulous. Am I going to go over judging? Nope. Am I going to get to Untucked? Yup. Did not see this going down at all the way it did. Didn't see it. Not on my forecast. Not on my screen. I know she did not. I want y'all to understand everything I'm about to say. Don't take it personal. I don't like how some people on the internet are holding Michaela to a higher standard than everybody else in this cast or any of the other queens from other seasons when they want to have a moment where they want to just speak and say what the fuck they want to feel, whether it comes out with a lot of passion or whether it's stated coldly, calmly, coolly, or whatever. I'm just going to preface that first. And I noticed that, again, if we bring up facts on why you may be doing that, then it's going to be, oh, you always, so I'm not going to go there. But I just find it very interesting that you can be hype for some other bitch, but you can't be hype for this girl. I literally just saw a whole white woman get up here with a couch on her hip talking about boo boo the fool mama Miss Thing girl Miss Thang, and y'all was hyping and living. This bitch had somebody playing with her all season. All season. Anytime that girl had something wrong go down, she was pick. And she told her, instead of boundary, don't do that with me. Because you know how that is with me. I don't like that. We're not supposed, that's not how we grow relationships. And she did it anyways. She had it. Before that happened, though, let's preface this. We weren't even on that time, y'all. We weren't even there. This was so weird to me. And again, I get it because it's TV and let's have a good time and let's pop off. I'm down with it, baby. But like, you could definitely tell somebody who was insecure in that moment knew their door was already open for them, bags packed, back to the hotel. When I say my bitch Virgo was like, whoever I go up against, well, good luck, because I know I'm about to chew, bitch. And we have seen you in the paint, Zanna. It has not been in sync on time or rhythm wise. It's been a little sloop slop doop. Okay. So we don't, mind you, Uma over there reading you about lip syncing. And you both were out there dancing like wild and crazy kids. We were on Nickelodeon, and all of a sudden some man stopped you in the Universal Studios to dance for 30 seconds so you can get a goddamn baseball hat. That's what it was given. But again, we're here. So when it goes down to, we know we're in the bottom, but then everybody else is talking about how they feel and this, that, and the other. And some people are very happy for themselves. Not one of you stopped them in that moment. But when Michaela is very proud of herself because Brooklyn loved her outfit, it came out looking very nice. There was an issue with the malfunction, but the thing that she was scared of the most, she overcame. Got it. I did it. And she was proud in that moment. You could not let that girl have that one moment. And that was wild to me. I'm sorry. I can't do this. And it's like, what? But like, you're talking like this when Brooklyn had issues with her dress and you stepping over. I'm sorry. I went and watched this back. I went and watched Brooklyn walking Michaela's outfit. She didn't trip not one time. That was your outfit that she was looking all uncomfortable in and doing all that. You made up something to then put on her that you got. I said, this is the wildest transference of energy I have ever seen in my life. Wasn't even on that time, girl. No one was on that time. So many don't interrupt somebody for calling somebody out for what they were doing, which was disgusting. Projected all that on Michaela, who is younger than her, who she should know better because you've already done all this with her about projecting shit or saying something that's not necessary because it's funny or it's just keeping it real. And it's like, not right now. This isn't the time for that. Not for this. I get we want to do TV, but I think I would feel the same way if that had been Helena who was saying she was happy about something and then Zanna did all that. Same thing for Minnie, same thing for Virgo, same thing for anybody else in that room, if you will. I'd have felt the same way because it's like we're not on that time. And then also we can all see the outfit that they made for Brooklyn is leaps and bounds prettier than the one that you made. So if you're going off of a wardrobe malfunction, that look in particular that they gave you as a second thought as to what needs to be done for the maxi challenge today, you have already lost this fight. This was wild, bitch. Great TV. Oh, I had a good time. I had a good time with this one, but I'm also going. We're gonna look at that situation differently, Irma, and anybody else that may feel like y'all, Minnie was trying to help her. I don't want that moment to be taken away of Minnie trying to help her in case she does say something that is completely like, wow, okay? I also think that there are times where we don't need to step in those moments and stop somebody in their emotions. I don't think that's fair, in my personal opinion. If I had been Michaela, and I'm not, but if I had been, and if I ever get, and my friends know this about, don't stop me. You're gonna have to let me just do what I gotta do. I gotta speak. I gotta get this off my chest. Didn't Uma do Michaela the same way? I think so. I think that was when when they were in Untucked and it was talking about what was said and then how it was felt. But you have to remember this too, Adrian. Remember that when Michaela was sitting next to Zanna and it was, instead of diffusing the situation, was like, no, you heard what you heard. And it was like, now you didn't have to say that. Because she was actually trying to re-explain what she said. Now, she did say something to not give her the effect of you could have won, but it wasn't said in a way to be like malicious. So when Michaela was responding back like, wait, you didn't include me in that, this, and the other, it almost came off like that was toed. But when she asked Zanna for the confirmation, it was given back like, you heard it just the way you heard it. Versus what she was saying was, like, she could have easily diffused that. She said, nah, I'm going to add it up. I'm going to light her up real quick. Hold on, Irma, I want to read what you have to say, baby. I don't think she should have said anything, but I can see. Again, I'm with you. My Libra kicks in. I'm with you. I'm not mad at Minnie for wanting to stop wherever this was going, but as a viewer, sit your big shouldered ass down, bitch. Like, go sit over there. Sit over there. That's all. That's all. Because if I come back in the room, you dirty old rusty fucking bitch, and then this person's, wait, don't say nothing. Shut your big broad ass shoulders up. You about to get read to. Sit your ass down. You literally not even I think one of the funniest parts about this was Michaela literally going to Perla, hold my drink. No. Hold my drink. And Zanna is trying to diffuse, because here's the crazy part. I don't know if y'all clock this. And it's interesting because my therapist had a conversation with me about it. And about sometimes that I've even done this before. And it's funny seeing this on TV. I'm like, oh wow. Where you say something really snappy or snippy to someone, or something that's really like out of line, right? And you almost sit back like, Are they going to say anything? Am I going to get away with this? But then when that person is about to now check you, you're trying to diffuse immediately. Oh, well, no, girl, it really was. If you're going to have to, because now in the middle of me doing this, you're trying to take back over this moment and redirect control again. And that's not what we're about to do because you done fucked up, bitch. That's what that was. And I clocked it. And I was like, oh my God. She was. She said something nasty. She saw Michaela was about to get up. She was, no. I got you. Because you want me to talk about you, bitch? I got you. And to Michaela's point here, Virgo was living. To Michaela's point here, as she gave, mind you, that net wasn't even in her hands, y'all. Michaela, you picked up that net to give to Perla, and you weren't even holding it at the time, sweetie. It was just leaning up against the couch. So why did you give her the net? I'm sorry. That is so funny to me. That is so funny to me. Why would you get it's like, here, hold my drink, hold this. And I'm thinking, like, you could have just put that on the ground. So dramatic. I love it. So dramatic. The drink, yes, but she's looking for things to give to people, but also true tea, like hold this net too, because I may end up using this as my pointer, and I may end up tapping her because it could have been another Kenya versus Portia. Don't make me have to get Portia. I'm gonna do Nene. Don't make me have to get Portia. I feel the same way, Taco Lover, about Zanna too, saying some shit. I'd have had my finger in her face too and wish she would have done something too. I would have been the same way. When you're mad, you're gonna just do whatever, right? Just like somebody can say what they want to say, and we can't do nothing. We gotta die. She did put her hands on her. That was the best thing she could have do. That was the nicest thing she could do, is just point at her. That's the nice thing you could do. And again, you have every right to move somebody, but just know if you move me, I move you. We move each other. We'll be moving mountains. How about that? How about we move together, cross country, if you will? Do you want to take a bus? Do you want to take a boat? Would you like to be on a plane? I'm with the shits. So I get it. If anybody gets in my face, I'm going to be like, now what the fuck, bitch? But at the same time, she had it coming. She had it coming. She had it coming all along. If you had seen it, if you had been there, I feel like you would have done the same. ... Yeah. So as much as you can say Michaela did too much, Zanna Ben done that. So justified. Afraid so. Eric, yeah, she's a Cancer. She's a Cancer sign. Emotional roller coaster. No shade to the Cancers. I ain't never had a bad interaction with y'all. Ain't never did. I tried to date a Cancer. Did not go well. He talked himself out of the date. I don't know if I'm going to be good enough for you. What? We've been talking for 2 weeks. I'll never forget it. And he was cute. But Jesus. See, Eric, but you're like one of my good Judys. Like we're very good Judys. But I also know I have, friend, let's be real. I have seen you in the emotional atmosphere where like, Matt, I can't do this. We've been there before, so I know that. But like, you feel me? I see you, Cancers. I'm trying to date you. You're wonderful people, but my God, whoa. Get out of your own head, please. Because a Libra does the same thing. So how are we going to do this together? If we get in our heads and overthink, and you do overthinking, how are we going to work together? We'd be a mess. Ain't shit getting done in that house. You know what I mean? LOL. Yeah. Please, if you can. Regardless of it all, I thought Michaela was about it. I was like, yes, girl. Like, I feel like she said more than what we saw. I don't think we got anywhere near this full read. I think we got a very nice version of what we saw. I'm gonna be honest with you, because like you got up for disgusting. Oh no, that's don't say anything you would regret. Disgusting? That's not regrettable. I wouldn't regret saying that about somebody. I'll forgive someone over calling me disgusting. Like we move on from that. But like, let me call you out your name. Let me talk about your mama, bitch. Like yeah, like that. There's no way this was a full read. There's no way. There's no way. I mean, if you ever, let me tell you, that's how I knew Michaela was mad, because that finger. When I tell you, I know she wanted to bop her. That's how I know it. Y'all know this hand. This hand is, I want to hit you, bitch, but I can't. So I'm going to have to do this. So when I'm talking to you, everything is emphasized, and you know how mad I am at you, but I just want to grab you, but I'm going to have to do this. Ooh. When my mama pointed at me, I knew I was it was over. Like we are not done here. This is not the end of the Matt did something wrong. This is when we get home, it's up. Oh, I used to hate that. Or my dad or my mom would do that to me. Oh, just wait till we get home. Woo! Hated hearing that. Oh, wait till we get home. Just wait. Just wait. I'm not going to embarrass you in front of all these people. Oh, Deborah and Vincent. Yes, I'm not going to embarrass you in front of all these people. No. We go get home. It's going to be right then and there. Don't even worry about it. They used to have me trembling in that car home, baby. Wow. Talking about belt, stick. We should choose. Maybe we'll let Matthew choose. Pizza Mateo. Thank you for super chat. Finger gave because it applies. New York. Oh. It's Michaela walking off and then coming right back in. And you know what, bitch? And I was like, that's right, girl, because I know you're not done. I know you're not done. Oh my goodness. They were gagged. I lived, to be honest with you. This was the Melinda Virgo moment from last season. With gratitude, thank you. With gratitude, shout out to Melinda Virgo. Okay. With gratitude. Not they can hear Michaela screaming. It's Brooklyn knowing her voice. That sounds like Michaela. I was like, oh no, not Brooklyn knowing what's up. Like, oh, they must be going. It's like, oh, oh, we. Listen. Okay, as much as I will give Zanna this, like Michaela has every right to feel the way that she feels. It is because of what you said that has now initiated these feelings in the first place. And I do not like when people try to mend wounds immediately after something happens without actually allowing somebody to heal. We can get over things quickly, but we don't forget. And forgiveness is not guaranteed for everybody. It does not follow suit immediately over everything, because this is not just day one of this happening. She's been doing this for quite some time. So yeah, like Michaela coming back in with the, I don't think so. I'm here with it. I do appreciate Minnie in this one moment though, when she was like, so why do you just like to poke the bear? Like, is that just what you're doing, girl? Because what's the tea? And then in her confessional was like, why was she even mentioning her dress when she was the one that got those critiques? So everybody in the room is aware of Zanna's bullshit. That's the problem, is that Michaela finally popped on her. And Virgo did earlier that day, but she didn't pop hard. She popped a little bit. But they've been allowing this to happen for too long. And they needed to check it, because it's clear that everybody feels a way about how that girl operates. They know this is her, but it's like, nah, son. Like it's getting this is getting annoying. You're pissing me off. And another thing, I said, Michaela, it's the fact that you came in on her trying to reiterate her point that the dress was falling forward. And you were like, and that's not true, bitch, because your dress actually, it was as if you had literally never left the room and walked right back in and said, and I'm not done with you. Your behavior is disgusting. And that's when they stopped her. And I was like, no, let her go. Let her keep going. Because she was about to finish her ultimate read, if you will. Was this anything like season 11 or the other seasons? Not too much necessarily. This is very much a moment where one girl barked, the other girl took off her earrings, and the other one went, I'm not gonna do all that. Oh, we could fight if we want to. She knows this is TV. And it turned into this. But like Michaela's feelings are actually hurt in this moment. And when they were like, is this something we can get through? Not right now. Absolutely not. And Michaela, I love that because that was so real. I hate when it feels like they're apologizing for us as viewers so that no one gets mad at them out there in the world versus them actually just feeling their feels in the time frame and allowing time to take place so they can actually get over the situation and move on if they want to. But Zanna also being like, I'm responsible for this and I'm going to take the... Okay, thank you. I received that. I was like, oh, okay. I appreciate everybody checking on everybody in this moment right now. Michaela is young and all that kind of jazz, but at the same time, hey, it is what it is. But no, it was not an apology. It was not an apology. It was very, I made you feel this way. You can feel it, girl. And maybe we can talk about this later. And it's like, nothing in your history, in your childhood, in your upbringing is going to make me be okay with you playing with my motherfucking feelings every time we get up here in this Untucked and you tell me I ain't doing shit. You're going to have to get some help, not me. You don't need to explain nothing to me. You need to just apologize and try not to ever do that shit again unless you're around people you can play with like that, because I'm not the girl to play with like that. Play with your puss. Don't play with me. That's how I feel about that kind of stuff. It's like, okay, so yeah, we can do all the, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But like the next time it's done again, so what are we going to say then? Do you catch yourself? I have caught myself in situations where I'm about to pop a light skin attitude, if you will. And I have to go up, like, Matt, pull it in because it's not that deep and you're making it more than what it is. Pull it out. It's not that deep. Oh, I'm going to sound like a top. Pull it out. It's not that deep. Or a bottom. I don't think I've ever had that problem. Anyhow, but like, Minnie Wang wins this week's episode. That's the second win for them. They are now the front runner because Minnie, I don't think, has had to ever lip sync for her life yet. And so her and Virgo have 2 wins now. But she's never hit the bottom. Minnie is definitely giving underdog edit. I'm good with it too. I like Minnie. Minnie's been a fun time this season. And I like how they're also a palate cleanser, if you will. Does that make sense? Like, it's not like a refreshing cucumber. I don't even like cucumber, but I know there's a reason why, like for certain Thai dishes, there's cucumber and stuff like that in there because it's fresh and it's like, gives you some relief from the heat a little bit. And I think that is what Minnie does in a sense, is that she's a little funny. She's a little relatable. There's something that we all can find in there and go, oh, okay. Yeah. And then with other girls, we see her like that girl. She's echelon, this, that, and the other. Minnie's very relatable. A lot of them are too. It's just, she hasn't been on that bullshit since the jump. I've seen Minnie just be herself this entire season. If I find out she's a monster, it's going to be crazy. If I find out she's a monster, I am going to be like, what? So yeah, I thought that was cool. But we have Virgo Queen versus Zanna. I already knew Zanna was going to go home. Taking Chances by Celine Dion. They gave her a song that she don't even have to do nothing in, but park and bark, if you will, and emote. Virgo, you want to know when I knew you ate her up versus the beginning of the song? You're telling me that you had those straps ready as a prop the entire time, including the runway, and you never released them. I was gagged. I was like, this bitch held on to that the entire time and never showed the stunt, even for the runway, until we get to the lip sync and then let them. When I say what, and you know what else that was really wild about it, y'all? It completely eclipsed Zanna's. I'm ripping off my sleeves and here's my hole. It like completely eclipsed it, even from the shot. I was like, yo, this is wild. Zanna tried. She did her best. To me, the song didn't require the level of performance that was happening here. I was a little bit more in tune with what Virgo was doing, emoting wise and really giving that energy. But that moment right there, bitch, I thought that was fire. I was like, no. I didn't give her a point. See, I wish I was on a panel so that they would let me be like, Matt, do you want anything to say? Yes. Virgo, before we go, notes on the lip sync. The fact I would want to tell them this shit, like, bravo for you doing that, so the audience knows we all are gagging together over. I wish they would do more of that. I wish they would give them notes sometimes. I really wish they would give them notes, like the good stuff, the bad stuff, stuff they can take with them. If you want to do lip syncing again, you should do this, that, and the other. Virgo knows how to lock in when she's doing a song. She knows how to lock in. Took her to the deli. You did that. We lost Zanna, and Zanna did try this season. It's not like she was like, "Oh, girl, what is this giving?" Da 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 da. I never got that from her. There were times when I was like, "Okay, Miss Mama is giving me a little too much, or this is a little too much," and all that kind of stuff. And it would be a tad bit annoying here for me personally. I didn't hate her the entire season. I very much need to be honest about that. I did not hate her the entire season. I started to get annoyed when I realized that her focus was not on herself all the time. It really was on everybody else. And then she would play this thing with everybody. Those are my sisters, this and the other. Meanwhile, I wish she was in the bottom because she's doing so well. I cannot stand her because she's doing so well. Oh, she looks so good. I wish something bad would happen to her. It's driving me. It was driving me. It was driving me. Like, girl, what is happening here? But Michaela not applauding her as she's walking away was gaggy. And in this moment, her honest feelings, I cannot lift a hand for you. Maybe later I can hug you. We can work it out. At this moment, right now, after we just did all that we did, and I am not good with my emotions and or feelings, I'm not going to fake the funk. And I appreciated it. Not to be like, ha ha to Zanna, but to be like, thank you for you keeping it 100. Thank you. Like when Nina Bonina Brown turned around on the main, that's the level I'm talking about of keeping it 100. Like, oh, no. We're not going to play that. Nope. Nope. Can't have it. You can't have it. I give Nina that much respect because she did keep it 100 for the most part on TV, even though sometimes I'm like, I feel like you could have gone off on some of those girls, but you just like, oh, they're gonna make me look bad. And that was stuff that we talked about a long time ago when they were on the show back on season 9. But again, I like it when they're 100. I like it when they don't fake it for the fans and they're not trying to like appease and make sure no one dislikes them. Like, no, bitch, you don't like her right now. Fuck her. Yes, you will. You might get back to a good place again. But right now, no, y'all not good. That's all right. It's okay. It happens. Shit. We see it all the time with Housewives. We see it all the time on other reality shows. So why should Drag Race be any different to where these bitches need to apologize off the rip and then act like the Band-Aid is healed, everything's fine, no scabs, no scars on my body? No. I don't even remember Zanna's exit line. She said something about you slurs. It's never looks good when you're a white person saying that, but okay. Hey, Zanna did her job this week. I'm gonna be real. She did her job. She did her job this week. She did her job for the majority of the season, if not. I think she came in already to fight, if you will, and to be the girl that says what's on her mind. And she never stopped once. She was very consistent, except when we got to those moments where they were painting their faces and being real with each other, I guess. That's when it was all the emotions and all that kind of stuff, right? And I totally could relate. But then everything else was, see you next Tuesday, see you next Tuesday, bitch, bitch, see you next Tuesday, bitch, bitch, see you next Tuesday. Very that. So you may not have liked her this season. I saw her worth and purpose, and they kept her around long enough, in my personal opinion. I don't know about that Snatch game win, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, Zanna did her dues. Zanna did her dues, in my opinion. But I personally want to know from you in my comment section your thoughts on this week's episode. From the Untucked to the beginning of the episode. Why did they do that backwards? From beginning to the end, the runways themselves. What was your favorite wardrobe malfunction? What was your favorite Brooklyn look? Do you feel that that moment in Untucked was justified for Zanna getting dragged, or do you think Michaela went a little too far? Do you think others should have involved themselves in said situation, or do you think that they should have let it be? Who do you see going into your top 4? As next week will be a top 5 episode, and they're doing a talk show. I hope next week will be entertaining. I don't think it will, but we'll see. Tonight is season 17, and it premieres in about 43 minutes. I got to go and, of course, get ready to record my reaction for said season. But if you want to see my reaction to this episode that I talked about today, it is available on my Patreon for as low as $1 a month. If you also want to check me out on my other social media platforms, they're all available in the About section through the Linktree link. I am bookable on Cameo for any special requests you may have for me, a little pep talk you want to hear, something fun, something cool, something sane, or crazy, or wow, or maybe you want to hear me do a singing voice. I will do that for you on Cameo. I also have merch available at dragqueenmerch.com, and I'm an affiliate partner with Paramount Plus, so get a free week of Paramount Plus on me. If you want to drop it to me in my jar, paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Simon and Venmo MattyRants. If you're on my Patreon, I will see you later on tonight with that reaction. And then if you're here on YouTube, not a part of my Patreon, why? But no, if you're going to be waiting for tomorrow, the review will be tomorrow. It'll be a little bit earlier than this video. We start at 4 p.m. Central. Tomorrow's video will be at 2:30 Central, 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific in the afternoon tomorrow. And of course, Sunday's panel, which will include pretty much everybody. C. Diggy will be back for this one. Will be at the same time this video was for 4 Central, 5 Eastern, and 2 Pacific. So I appreciate it. It's not come out right. I appreciate everybody that's come through today that listened to this long-winded, very, very long-winded review of mass proportions of off-topicness. Actually, not so much, but more long-winded topics of the topic. But that's just the name of the game. I love doing this, and I love talking to each and every one of you, and I wish you nothing but the best of days, of nights, of weeks, of months, of years of your life. I hope you're feeling blessed and stressed forever and ever. And I will see you again. I will see you again tomorrow for season 17 of RuPaul's Drag Race premiering tonight. I was so excited. So I'll see you then. Take care, everybody. So far, Team Corey King, just from follow back as well as funny gals with great bods. It's giving Mike an energy, but we'll see tonight. But I'm excited for this season. So yes, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Drop it to me, boo. And I will see you for the next one. That was so loud. I'm so sorry. Bye.
Listen. Yeah.